guys, welcome back to Pro Gun. If you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. We'd greatly appreciate that. Today, I'm going to be showing you the Klinger Comfort Cling holster. And this is a holster that's inside the waistband that just works with compression from either a belt or an elastic. There's no hooks or clips. And there's a few different manufacturers that make these out there on the market, but I'm going to explain and show you why I like the Klinger Comfort Cling holster compared to the others. And I like the fact that if you're uncomfortable, you could just easily move this anywhere because you don't have any restrictions due to clips or hooks or belt loops or things like that. And it's very simple. You insert the firearm, stick it anywhere in the waistband that you want, and anywhere. And it only needs slight compression. Even sweatpants with an elastic will hold it. It holds it very firmly, and it's got a very smooth draw. And if you have to put it back inside the waistband, you do need to take the holster out and put it back in. And I know a lot of people say, well, I don't like the fact that you have to take it out of the waistband to reholster it. Believe me, if you have to draw your firearm, the last of your problems is going to be having to take the holster out of your waistband and reholstering it. So let's get a closer look at this, and I'll go over the features and the options, etc. All right, so let's take a look. Now, these come in 3 sizes: compact, subcompact, and full size. They are made in the USA with a lifetime warranty. They're washable. The stitching on here is very nice. It's heavy-duty stitching. It's got a full sweat shield inside, and it is fully lined so that you won't scratch your firearm. Now, what I really like about this is that I have a box full of holsters, and I like the fact that if I use the compact holster, I can easily use my Springfield Hellcat. I could use my Glock 19 with the same holster. Right? Now, between the 3 sizes, they accommodate 44 different firearms, and they do cover the entire trigger guard. One thing you're going to notice about this one compared to the competitors is that the bottom is actually open. A lot of the competitors, the bottom is closed like this. So what happens is you're going to get lint and everything all boogered up inside, and it's got no way out. And now you have your firearm in there, and there's a good chance you're going to get lint and stuff like that stuck in your barrel. Having this open allows the junk to fall out. Another nice thing about it is that if it was closed like some of the other ones and your barrel was slightly longer, because it's closed, the trigger guard would be exposed. Okay? Now, this barrel doesn't protrude, but if this barrel was a half an inch longer, I would rather see a little bit of barrel coming out of the bottom and having the trigger guard fully covered. They're really nice quality, and if you rub your hand on it, you could just feel that it really is going to hold, okay? And it really doesn't take much to hold this securely. I always wear a gun belt anyway, so it's not an issue with me, but any pants with an elastic will work. Really nice quality. And I really like the fact that it's got a couple uses. As an NRA pistol instructor, I cringe when I see people carry in their pocket. It's just not safe. Well, if you have it inside one of these and you have it in your pocket, you're going to have compression to hold it. Makes it much safer. Another thing that really makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck are the people who carry a firearm in a purse and they just throw their gun in the purse and think they're good to go. Well, God knows how much crap is in the bottom of a purse that can get stuck in the trigger guard. Again, the perfect option. Throw it in one of these, stick it inside your purse. It also makes it very easy to switch holsters. I mean, I sometimes, depending on what I'm doing that day, I may use 2 or 3 different firearms, and having to take belt loops off or unclip them is just a pain. It's very convenient to just pull this out and throw another one in. At night, at the end of the day, I just take the whole thing out of my waistband and I leave it on my nightstand just like this. And it protects the nightstand from getting all scratched up from my firearm. So it's got a lot of uses. It's also very competitively priced, like $25. This is the cheapest I've seen. None of its competitors are in that price range, and I think that it's a great value for that price, and it does serve a purpose. Another thing it's good for is if you buy a brand new firearm today and you haven't had time to go out and get a holster, but you already had this from one of your other guns, like say I just bought the Glock 19 today. Well, I could use the holster. Or I bought the Hellcat Pro. I could just use the holster while I take my time and find the right holster. Now, I can't tell you how comfortable this is. Now, if you compare it to a Kydex holster, I mean, let's face it, you have a big piece of plastic in your pants, right? And over time, we learn to tolerate holsters. And that's my feeling with Kydex is I learn to tolerate it. And it does get to be uncomfortable. Well, why torture yourself? This is very comfortable, and it's got very little printing once you pull your shirt over compared to having it in the Kydex holster. Another nice thing they make is the mag holster, and it works the same way with compression, and it holds single or double stack magazines, and I've tried 9mm up to 45 ACP, and it works great. So this is from Klinger, and this is the Comfort Cling holster. Link is in the description. Thanks for watching.